everybody. Good to see you all. Hey, if we haven't met, my name's Austin. I do music around Crossroads, and this is daily worship. We do this every weekday morning where we're able to get together and we reprioritize our lives and say, hey, we want to make an intentional decision of putting God first in our day, putting God first, and a lot of oftentimes we do that in worship. We do that with truths that we sing, often reflected in songs. And yeah, this is awesome. It's an early day. I didn't really sleep good last night, so I'm hoping I'll probably get through like 4 cups of coffee in a minute. It's gonna be great. Oh yeah, that's good stuff. Oh, I need to open this up here so I can see. I want to know where everybody's coming in from. Where's everybody chatting from? Let's see. I've got it open now. Good morning, Tiffany. Pushba, good to see you. Charles, Amy, yeah, see everybody's rolling in. Hey, Casey, good to see you. There we go. A lot of people coming in. That's awesome. That's great. Well, Christmas is upon us. Christmas is upon us. Hopefully you've gotten to go out and get your gifts, or you're procrastinating like me. It's okay. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's all good. we have a system, I think. Yeah, it's Christmas time, and you know, it's interesting that last week I had a little bit of one of those aha moments to help me better engage with Christmas time. You know, I think every year I get Christmas comes around, it can tend to feel a little like, oh, it's Christmas time. Like in my case, like as a worship leader, I'm like, I have 12 songs to choose from, all Christmas related, around language that I'm not really sure all of what I'm singing. You know, and if I feel that way, like I can imagine, you know, there's probably people there that are feeling the same way. But it's because I never really took the time to just kind of sit in some of the language, sit in some of the words of the songs, and I don't think we'll sing any Christmas songs this morning. Most of the time I never prep for these things. I just kind of let God lead me, and then it becomes a little authentic, you know, for us. So. But the one thing I've been processing and thinking about is the idea of Jesus as King. You know, I think when I think about Jesus, I think of him as cross-carrying, rising from the dead, ascending into heaven Jesus, 33-year-old adult Jesus. Oh yeah, that's the King that I know. The guy that did all the miracles and stuff. Yeah, that's my King. But I often forget that, no, like when Jesus was born into this world, born into poverty, when he was born as a baby, when he wasn't born into royalty, he was still King of my life. He was still King. Deuteronomy 10:17. This is what it says. If you want to read along, it's Deuteronomy 10:17. This is what it says. It says, "For the Lord your God is God of gods and Lord of lords, the great God, mighty and awesome, who shows no partiality and accepts no bribes." That's crazy. Accepts no bribes, shows can't talk. No partiality. He is God of gods and Lord of lords. That is another way of saying he is also King of kings. That is who he is. And it didn't start when he was 33 and he started doing his ministry. Didn't start, or 30, whenever it was. Didn't start in his 30s. Started when he was born. He was God of gods, Lord of lords, when he came in a manger. And that's helping me kind of shape my view of Christmas. It's more than a Christmas tree, although it's lovely. I love it. It's more than gifts. It's more than it is more than hearing Mariah Carey for the 1,000th time. It's about the posture of my heart. It's about the posture of my heart and saying, God, I want you to be king every day. I want you to be king no matter what. Outside of the Christmas season, I want to recognize that you are king and you are good always. And so I just want to. There's a couple songs that popped into my head as I was kind of processing this thing about it. I just want us to. I want us to worship God specifically with the idea of Him as King, as a baby, and knowing, not knowing a lot about His childhood, but knowing what He eventually came to do for you and I. So it makes Him the best King. There was a moment when the lights went out. Death had claimed its victory. The King of love had given up his life. The darkest day in history. There on a cross they made for sinners. For every curse His blood atoned. The final breath and it was finished. And at the end we could have known. For the earth began to shake. And the veil was torn. The sacrifice was made. As the heavens roll, all hail King Jesus, all hail the Lord of heaven and earth, all hail King Jesus. All hail the Savior of the world. Let every knee come bow before the King of Kings. Let every tongue confess that He is Lord. Lift up your shout. Let us join with all of heaven singing, holy, singing, holy. We cry out, holy, singing, holy. All hail King Jesus. All hail the Lord of heaven and earth. All hail King Jesus. All hail the Savior of the world. So let every knee bow before the King of Kings. And let every tongue confess that He is Lord. Lift up your shout, let us join with all of heaven. Oh, lift up your shout, let us join with all of heaven. Lift up your shout, let us join with all of heaven, singing, holy, oh God, you're holy. Yes, you are holy. I'm singing holy. Oh, you are good, good. Oh, you are good, good. Oh, you are good, good. Whoa, you are good, good. Whoa. Let's take a quick second. Let's take a quick second and just in the comments below, just go ahead and share where's an area in your life where it is hard to make Jesus king of. Where is an area in your life where it is hard to make Jesus king? Just go ahead and take a second and think about that. There's power in our stories. So if you feel so inclined, you should share it. You should share that. I'll bring this up here. See work. Thanks for sharing, Christian. You're on a YouTube page on Crossroads. It's awesome. Crossroads music, I should say. Impatience, fears and worries, finances. Yeah, I hear that. Finances. I'm getting a lot of that. Kids and finances. The waiting, yeah. Find joy of Jesus in a busy, stressful day. I totally get that. Yeah. Seeing a lot on finances. Anxiety with my kids' well-being. Yeah. Thanks for sharing, guys. Relationships, trust and dating again. Yeah. Family. Yes. All right. Kids. Yes. In time, self-control. Awesome. Big C control. Yeah. It's hard to make Jesus king when you think that you're in control. When you like to think you are. I get that. You know, in fact, there's a I'm gonna pause for a second because I think this is a worth it verse. For us to hear. You're not. Where is it? There it is. Great. Matthew 16, 21 through 28. I'm just going to go to 24 to 26, okay? Hopefully, I'm just seeing all of the chats coming in about just, man, I'm having trouble with Jesus, making Jesus king over my finances, over this, over that. This is what Jesus says in Matthew 16, doing verse 24 to 26, and this is the Message version. This has always stuck with me when I'm in that spot. And Jesus went to work on his disciples. He was intentional about it. He said, "Anyone who intends to come with me has to let me lead. You're not in the driver's seat. I am. Don't run from suffering. Embrace it. Follow me, and I'll show you how. Self-help is no help at all. Self-sacrifice is the way, my way, to finding yourself, your true self. What kind of deal is it to get everything you want, but lose yourself? What could you ever trade your soul for?" Yeah, you can highlight that. That's some words that definitely apply to today. Well, we'll end with this song. This will kind of be our prayer out, just with this in mind, that we want Jesus to be in the driver's seat. We want him to be in the driver's seat of our lives. We'll sing this. Let the King of my heart be the mountain where I run, the fountain I drink from. Oh, he is my song. Let the King of my heart be the shadow where I hide, the ransom for my life. Oh, he is my song. You are good, good. Oh, you are good. Jump to this part where it's just such a simple line, but it requires a lot of trust. Are you willing to trust him? Are you willing to trust him today? And even if you're not ready, even if you're still holding on to the thing that you're like, man, I don't know if I can make you king over this area of my life, I invite you to sing this in faith over your own life. Like this. You're never gonna let me down. 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 Trust you, we trust you, yeah. Your ways are higher than our own. Oh, we trust you, oh Lord, your ways are higher than our own. Yes, you are. Fears, God of love, you are bigger than all my dreams. God, my hope, God, my peace. Whatever may come my way through each day, I will say, God, I trust you. Oh, we trust you, yes, 'cause you are bigger than all my fears. God of love, you are bigger than all my dreams. God, my hope, God, my peace. Whatever may come my way through each day I will say, God, I trust you. Oh, I trust you. Sing it one more time. You are bigger than all my fears. God of love, God of love. You are bigger than all my dreams. God, my hope, God, my peace. Whatever may come my way, through each day I will say, God, I trust you. Oh, I trust you. God, that's our prayer, is that there are areas in all of our lives where it is hard to trust you. And I know at least in my life, it's easy to make you king over the easy things. You know, I can get behind, I'll make you king on Sunday. I'll make you king on whenever I'm around people that believe the same thing about me, or about you. Yeah, I'm cool with that. To make you king over things like my finances, over my parenting, to make you king over whatever it is. God, I just want to trust you more, and I'm going to make the intentional decision to make you king over it. I want you to be in the driver's seat, not me. So will you help us to trust you today as we go into Monday, as we go into this holiday craziness of Christmas and family get-togethers all over the place, man. Help us to trust you first and recognize you as King first. You are King of Kings and Lord above lords. And we just want to trust you more and follow you better. So help us to follow you and engage with you in a better and different way. In your name I pray. Amen. Cool. It's awesome, guys. I love getting to worship with you in the morning. It's awesome. On another note, I'm taking my daughter to see Frozen 2 today. And I may or may not bust out into the song Into the Unknown, because it is so dang good. It is amazing. Have you listened to it yet? It is one of the best songs in recent memory I can, just from a movie perspective, I guess I'll say. It is quite wonderful. Panic at the Disco version is, gosh, it'll give you the feels. Like Toy Story 3 end of the movie feels. It's crazy. Anyways, I'm going to do that. So I hope you have an amazing day. Let's learn to trust God and make him king over our life better. Cool. Have an amazing day. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.